Crimean winter resort of Yalta was the place in the Black Sea area chosen for the latest and presumably the last wartime of the Big Three. Apart from the setting, pictures of this very important meeting naturally follow the pattern of previous conferences, though on this occasion new names and new faces appear. For instance, at the airport, as well as Mr. Molotov and Mr. Harriman, we see Mr. Stettinius, America's new Secretary of State, here with Molotov and Eden. And Field Marshal Sir Harold Alexander, Allied Supreme Commander in the Mediterranean, was present, as well as the other service chiefs who always attend. Roosevelt and Churchill had already been conferring in Malta, where it's understood they discussed measures for hotting up the war against Japan. The Kremlin guards were at the airport, and I'm sure you'll agree that their march past left no room whatever for criticism. The Livadia Palace at Yalta was the scene of the conference, a sumptuous-looking place which used to be occupied by the Tsar when he took a winter holiday in the Crimea. The British delegation were housed in another palace. Stalin arrives for the first meeting. And Churchill in a uniform which quite overlooked King's regulations. Stalin greets him, and they proceed to join Roosevelt, who has taken his place for this round-table meeting, attended by the full staffs of the Big Three. It's the beginning of a conference which has already given our enemies the jitters, for the Hun still doesn't like the idea of unconditional surrender. For days past, in fact, German propaganda has been harping on the idea that Britain, the Soviet, and America might modify their terms. It was wishful thinking, of course, and now they know that unconditional surrender is their only way out. The sooner they accept, the better for them. That's all there is to that. The conference has naturally included many other subjects. My plan for the settlement of the Polish problem brings fresh hope to a difficult situation. And, of course, the statement that all war criminals are to be punished will certainly be welcome. Outside the palace, the Big Three posed for dozens of cameramen, first with their military staffs, then with their political advisors. Churchill was obviously in the highest spirits and apparently very pleased with his Russian headgear. Roosevelt certainly looked as if he was feeling the strain of his many years of office and his great weight of responsibility. Stalin looked very well and, as always, completely composed. With his armies now within striking distance of the Hitlerite capital, he should be feeling pretty good. And it's certain that Britain, Russia, and America fully endorsed the published conclusions of the conference. May the friendship underlying the joint communique long continue between the three nations led by the Big Three.